Hi friends, welcome to Srisai IT Hub. In this video of Core Java Programming, we are going to discuss the following topic: nested try blocks in exceptions of Java program. So first of all, we'll understand what is exception in Java program. So exception means runtime error. So what is this runtime error? Error which occurs during execution time of a program. So during execution time, if we get any error, such errors are called as runtime errors, and technically they are called as exceptions. So why these runtime errors or exception occurs? So the basic reason is during execution, if we give any incorrect input, wrong input to our program, then we'll get runtime errors, which are technically known as exceptions. What happens when exception occurs? So when exception occurs, program execution stops at that particular line only. Remaining lines of the code is not executed, and technically it is called as abnormal termination of the program or breakdown of the program. So technically it is called as abnormal termination of the program or breakdown of the program. So how to avoid this abnormal termination of the program? So for this we have to handle the exception. So how to handle the exception? So for handling the exception, we have exception handling mechanism. So an exception handling mechanism, we use try block, throw keyword, and then catch block to provide exception handling mechanism. And the main advantage of this exception handling mechanism is no abnormal termination of the program. So program execution takes place till the end of the main program. So now we'll understand what is nested try blocks in exception. So using one try block inside another try block. So using one try block inside another try block is called nested try blocks. For example, try and then followed by catch. And inside this try, we'll take one more try block and inner catch block. So this is what is nested try blocks. Using one try block inside another try block is known as nested try blocks. So here inner try block exceptions are processed by inner catch block only. So inner try block exceptions are handled by inner catch blocks only. So if we get any exception in inner try block, it will be handled by inner catch block only. And similarly, if we get any exceptions for outer try block, that will be processed or handled only by outer catch blocks. So similarly, outer try block exceptions are handled by outer catch blocks only. So outer try block exceptions are handled by outer catch blocks only. So this is what is nested try blocks. So let us try to demonstrate this with a small program. Nested try blocks example 1.java. So program to demo nested try blocks in exception. So take a new page. First write the comments. Program to demo nested try blocks in exception. then followed by class nested try blocks example 1 main class with main method. So let us save this program in our working directory. So save the program nested try blocks example1.java. Right. So here we will accept two command line arguments and then find division of those two command line arguments by converting them into integers. So two command line arguments, args of 0 and args of 1. Right. So when we run the program, we have to pass the two command line arguments. So we'll take int a comma b comma c. So a is equals to integer dot parse int, converts string into integer. First command line argument args of 0. Similarly, b is equals to integer dot parse int args of 1. Right. So now let us put this in try block. So this is our outer try block, and then catch. So here we are going to catch exception array index out of bound exception, or we can also catch one more exception, number format exception. If the number is not properly, then we'll get number format exception. So both these exceptions can be caught by exception class E, which is a base class for all the exceptions. Right. Then we will print the exception object system.out.println. So it can process both number format exception, array index out of bound exception. Right. So after converting command line arguments into integer, next we'll perform try and then inner catch. So here we'll take c is equals to a by b. So by mistake b is equals to 0, we'll get the arithmetic exception. Otherwise, system.out.println plus c. So let us catch this inner try block arithmetic exception using inner catch block with arithmetic exception object as parameter. So here we'll say system.out.println AE. It will print arithmetic exception and type. So this is our inner try block where we'll be getting arithmetic exception and inner catch block, and this is our outer try block where we will be getting array index out of bound exception or number format exception. So these two exceptions will be processed by outer catch block, this one. And finally, system.out.println end of the program. Right. So let us try to compile and run this program. Open the command prompt, go to your working directory. So compile nested try blocks example 1, no error, and run it. Now here we are not passing command line arguments, so we should get array index out of bounds exception, which is handled by outer catch block. So similarly, we will take 10 and then we will pass high. So high cannot be converted into integer. So here again outer catch block exception is executed, number format exception. Right. Now we'll process or pass the proper input 10 followed by 2. So 10 by 2, division is 5, end of the program. No exceptions in inner try block, no exceptions in outer try block. Now by mistake we'll pass here as 0. So inner try block will get arithmetic exception and it is processed by inner catch block. Exception type, exception message, end of the program. So this is how we are supposed to work with try block inside another try block. And technically this is called as nested try blocks. So inner try block exceptions are processed by inner catch block. Outer try block exceptions are processed by outer catch block. Thank you for watching this video. Do like, comment and share this video, and also subscribe to the YouTube channel Sri Sai IT Hub. Have a nice day.